So I'd love to just briefly share a little bit about how I became interested in EMDR therapy. So I was working in the trauma field for many years, particularly in the sexual assault space. And when I was working in that sector, it was about 7 years that I worked in the sexual assault field exclusively. I had the opportunity to train probably about 15 years ago now with a lot of the giants in the trauma field, which included Bessel van der Kolk and Janina Fisher, John Briere, and others. And they all were talking about EMDR therapy. And at that time, EMDR was not brand new, but was not nearly as regularly practiced in Australia. And so it did come across as a bit woo-woo and a bit mystical and strange. But I remember at that time when I was working about 15 years ago with victim survivors of sexual abuse, I felt like I had a lot of confidence in how to provide psychoeducation to those clients, how to provide validation, support, how to provide guidance around emotional regulation, things like flashback management. But what I struggled with was the confidence to take the next step beyond symptom management and talking about what had happened to them, to actually really being able to reprocess those memories on a deeper level and to be able to help those clients experience a much deeper, lasting transformation. And so I was seeking some training to assist me in building that confidence. And that was what led me to EMDR therapy. And it really transformed and changed the course of my career. I was that impressed with EMDR therapy, and the changes that I saw my clients experience was so significant that I have really become very passionately focused on sharing information about EMDR therapy with as many therapists and clients as possible to really enable more people to benefit from this tremendous therapy. Not only did it increase my confidence in being able to directly reprocess traumatic memory so that those memories were no longer distressing and impactful for clients, but it also has really helped me to find a niche in my professional work that has been incredibly fulfilling and exciting. And EMDR therapy has really taken off in recent years and is now obviously much more mainstream than it once was. So I'm proud and excited to be here to share about it with you tonight.